And on this Monday, March 3rd, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, the Vatican says that Pope Francis has suffered two new episodes of acute respiratory crisis and has been put back on non-invasive mechanical ventilation. Francis had inhaled copious amounts of mucus at another setback in what has become a more than two-week battle to overcome a complex respiratory infection and pneumonia. The Vatican says Francis remains alert, oriented, and is cooperating with medical personnel. The Vatican says his prognosis remains guarded. Legislation to make clergy members mandatory reporters of child abuse and neglect passed the Washington State Senate Friday, 28-20. Senate Bill 5375 requires clergy to report information about child abuse to law enforcement or the Department of Children, Youth, and Families, with no exemption for whether it was learned during penitential communication, a term commonly understood as confession in the Catholic Church. The bill's sponsor, Seattle Democrat Noel Frame, says the bill is about the separation of church and state and about the state's secular responsibility to the public interest of protecting children. But according to Spokane Valley Republican Leonard Christian, the bill is a direct attack on religious freedom.
It sets up the legal framework to put pastors in prison, but not for their actions per se, but rather because of knowledge they may have gained in their job.
The bill now goes to the State House for consideration. The U.S. Department of Education's Office for Civil Rights Seattle branch has opened an investigation into the Tumwater School District amid allegations that it continues to violate Title IX by allowing male athletes to compete in girls' interscholastic athletics. The investigation follows evaluation of a complaint filed by the Foundation Against Intolerance and Racism, or FAIR, on behalf of a 15-year-old female student athlete who allegedly experienced sex discrimination and retaliation for speaking up against males in female sports. The Trump administration is backing a federal lawsuit filed against the organizers of a pro-Palestinian protest that allegedly blocked access to a Jewish synagogue in Los Angeles. Lawyers for the Justice Department cited the FACE Act, which normally is used to protect abortion clinics. They said in a statement that it also protects access to places of religious worship. The case involves allegations that a violent mob threatened congregants outside the Adas Torah synagogue. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, March 3rd, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.